Hey, good Friday morning. Don here from Super Blast Pressure Washing, bringing you another video about how to clean concrete today. That's all I got. I got a corner lot to do this morning, and then the mother-in-law lives next door or something. Going to be doing her 2-car driveway. Then we're going to have another driveway after that. It's just going to be concrete madness. So I'm just going to show everybody the four or five steps that it takes to clean driveways today, depending on what the situation is, whether you have weeds in the cracks or you have pump up spray treatment to do after to get black algae off. But anyway, be an interesting day. Another how to get after it. All right, we'll see you there. Hey, good morning. Here we are at the job. Look how dirty that curb is, huh? The sidewalks are all dirty. The customer has to get cars out of the garage, so I'm going to start right here. Going to go all the way down to the property line down there. Get the gutter in the road. We're going to SH everything from there first. We'll start cleaning from there. Then we'll rinse it all off. By the time I get done with that, and then we'll go over here and get this front sidewalk up to the front door. Hopefully by then the cars are out and we can go ahead and proceed with the rest of the job. First thing we're going to do is pre-treat it, mini mondo it, and rinse. I don't think it's going to need anything else. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about downstream injecting. This is a 2.3 orifice injector, okay? You soak this in that bucket of water so it stays nice and fresh and it doesn't clog up or get corroded. You hook your injector up. This is a filter that I made at home, very easy, sprinkler filter, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch hose bob. You can get these at Granger. These are just caps. Just put a little piece of 1-inch PVC in there, drill you some holes. Boom, you got a permanent filter that always is going to work really good. All right, then you run this over to your tank. We're using the middle one today. All right, we'll be right back to talk about the rest. Okay, now the hose is run over, we're in. Let's talk about this. This is a hose reel just for storage. No water runs through it ever. The injector's hooked up. You plug in and you're ready to go to work. Now, let's talk about the tips. Downstreaming is the easiest way to do cleaning ever. And you can make it easy, or you can, well, it's always easy, no matter what you do. I prefer to use tips to control the on and off of the SH. A lot of people like the injector bypass with the remote control and all that. It's all similar, the same. The only difference is when you use the bypass, once it starts rinsing, it stays rinsed out. But the injector, I don't really know much about rinsing the injector out in the unit, unless the fresh water's running through the injector the whole time. Usually when I shut down after rinsing, the injector just fills the line back up with soap, so I got to do it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute to rinse it out. But anyway, back to what I'm getting at. This is a soap tip, 2560 V-Jet. Turns the soap on. This is a 0060. It works like your Davis shooter tip or your tall reach tip. This is the original. This goes further than any of those tips, trust me. These turn the soap on, these turn the soap off. 4015 rinse tip, 0015 wash jet tip. This is all you need to do pressure washing with. You know, 99% of the time you can get it done by downstreaming. All right, let's go ahead and pre-treat this. Get the blue monster out, and let's heat this concrete up. Let's get after it. Okay, we're SH'd all the way down from there. The whole front's done. The ball valve's sitting right there. So we're gonna take the mini mondo. We're gonna do that front sidewalk first. Then I'll rinse that front sidewalk off. Then I'll go ahead and move the mini mondo right over to here. Start all this, get this curbing up to here. Shoot on all the way down there with the mini mondo. Getting the curb all the way down. Then we're done. Then what we gotta do, we gotta just rinse it all back off. All the way back to there. Then we'll get the driveway and the rest of the sidewalk. All right, let's get after it. Okay, I took the hose off the injector, put it down here direct on this machine. Now we're going to get a full 10.6 gallons a minute. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and we'll talk to you in a minute. Let's jump on here and go for a ride. All right, this is 10.6 gallons a minute. But look at that mini Mondu, man. Beautiful. You ready? And it's just that easy. Always tilt your machine up to clear it before you shut it off. It ends up not clogging. If you shut it down and there's mud under there, it'll clog every time. All right, let's get after it. All right, here we are at job number 2. Job number 1 is right there. This is their mother-in-law's house. We're going to go ahead and get this done as well. This one is not as bad. Clean it all the way down to the telephone pole there, and we got some grease in the garage that we're going to get up off the floor. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. Say hello to everybody. How you doing? You coming to see the pressure washer, are you? You're a friendly little guy, aren't you? You friendly? All right, you better go home. You're gonna get chlorine on you. You better get out of here. You're a pretty little cat. All right, let's get after it. Okay, pre-treat, mini Mondu, rinse, post-treat, done. Let's get after it. Okay, steps 1 and 2 are finished. Now we're going to go ahead and rinse it off, post-treat it, and then I'm never going to get out of this community. My third job is like 5 minutes from here in the same complex. I've been here all week. I feel like a prisoner. Let's get after it. That's how you get after it. Beautiful. All right, we got one more to go. It's just another driveway, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a day on the video. And see one driveway, you see them all, right? So always do a good job. Pre-treat, mini Mondu. If there's grass, turbo nozzle it out, rinse it, then post-treat. All right. This customer here just took my card. This is gonna be an every year job now. Get after it.